hello. Hey, Sean. Sorry, I'm really early tonight. Because I made a boo boo. I did a big old boo boo. Um, Mr. Mousey had made plans with me, right? And oh, there went a snail. Hey, fish nerd. And I forgot about those plans, and I scheduled live stream because I was excited about my little buddies that had just come out of the cave. So. Yeah, I kind of messed that one up real good. And I'm kind of upset. Hey, Cat Ninja. Hey, Fishman. Hey, Sean. So I'm kind of upset with myself too because I ordered sweet potatoes for these little guys, right? And I've been waiting to cut them up. Just gonna throw some in the tank tonight. I'm all ready to go. And realized that I didn't get sent sweet potatoes. I got sent red potatoes. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on here? So I'm gonna toss these guys some food because the snails have already figured out I put some spirulina down there. And so I'm gonna give these guys some food. So maybe we can get these guys to come in. And I put some bloodworms in there. So maybe they'll come grab all those guys, start snatching the food up. But yeah, so I'm only gonna be here for like 30 minutes because Claire's going live at 8. But oh look, looks like a guy in the background. They're all moving around. So yeah, we got babies out. I think there's still a few more in the cave. Tomorrow I got to do tank maintenance tomorrow. Like I need to crack down. All my sponges need to come out and get a good rinse. So that has to happen. So um yeah, I don't want to go over Claire, and I knew I couldn't go live after. And I was like, well, I could get my kiddo to come man the stream, but I was like, that's kind of rude if I'm playing on my phone while I'm supposed to be hanging out with my husband, kind of thing. So I was like, you know what? I got about 30 minutes before Claire goes live. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop on and we'll do that because I'm going to go live again Sunday. So, we'll watch them eat for a half an hour. Let me get some music going, some little ambiance, and then we will let me go grab the food because I forgot to grab that when I brought everything over to Tank. Plus, we gotta see how the baby Skippy are doing because there's like 25 of them now. Yeah, a lot of Skippia babies in that tank. So turn that down just a little. Hey, Juju. Yeah, and I kept telling Juju I don't know what to do. I messed up so bad, but it's a problem solved. So let me grab some fishy foods. I didn't even bubble water. I was like, just go now, do it. And these snails are getting quite frisky, y'all. Just letting y'all know. I don't know what's going on here, but a lot of snaily action. Alright. You know what? They seem to like these shrimp pellets better, so let's do those. Oh, that's what all they're up there eating. They went after all of the bloodworms up there. I have a whole slew of snails up there, and they're eating the bloodworms. So that's where all those went. Now we know. I may turn the light on the bubbles down so we can see the baby fleckos. And let's see if we can get the bubbles. There we go. Less bubbles so we can see more plecos. Hey, Rocket Couch. Oh, hi there, buddy. Maybe this will help a little. No, that's not really doing nothing. Nothing for nothing there. Nope, that's not doing much. That mirror side. Oh well, I tried. No, that's not going to work either. Oh well. I will get the background on there tomorrow too. It was, I did a boo-boo. I did a big boo-boo. Oh. So, Mr. Mousey had plans for tonight, and I forgot. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll go live before we do it. And then I noticed you were streaming at 8. And I was like, oh no. So I was like, I've got a half an hour before Claire streams and an hour before our plans start. So I got an hour and a half. So I'm streaming for 30 minutes to show off the babies until you go live, and then I'm going to go watch a movie. Rocket, it has been that kind of day for everyone, okay? Well, I know for me. I don't know about everyone else, but it's that kind of day for me. So. They are busy going at it. The little babies are always constantly running and hiding. They're like, oh no, they're at it again. I forgot to put the fade on. Oops. I'll get the music stuff down eventually. Here we go. Sorry. Time to mute them. I did a really bad boo-boo. I had a big boo-boo. Like, it's been a day. So, just gonna have a little 30-minute live for now, and then if, Mr. Mousey falls asleep during the second movie, I'll come and do another midnight live stream or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's been that kind of day. I forgot we had plans. Garbage day was had by all. I agree to that. So let's drink to that. Well, okay. Rocket Couch. Okay, here's how my day started, right? I have like a whole bunch of doctor's appointments I have to go to. It sucks, but it's life, I deal with it. It's cool. I do what I gotta do. It's fine. But I use a transportation company for that, right? Hey, look at the trees. And so I get a call this morning from what I think is my transportation company. And they're like, hey, we got your ride coming. And I'm like, oh, cool, great. And then I get a call back, and the guy's like, yeah, I'm not coming. I hit a deer. So he's like, you got a lift coming. I'm like, great, cool. And so on the way, his boss was supposed to get the ride reassigned for me at my pickup, and she didn't. So I'm waiting for like an hour after I call him and say, "Hey, I'm ready to go," right? So I'm like, "Hey, ready to go." An hour later, no one shows up to get me, and I'm like, "What is going on?" So I call my transportation company, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't know what's going on." And I was like, "Well, they told me they reassigned it to Lyft," and they're like, "We don't even know what you're talking about." So the transportation company that was supposed to pick me up never called to let them know they were switching me to another carrier, so it never got switched. So I had to wait for like an hour and a half for them to figure out who was going to come pick me up because apparently communication had completely broken down at that point and no one knew what was going on. So it is what it is. I got home eventually, so yay. But for like 2 hours, I'm like sitting outside of my doctor's office on a bench, like just chilling. Cause like, what you gonna do, you know? But then I came home and I had all these lovely little baby plecos out of their cave, and I was like, yay! So that was fun. That made me feel better. And this bacon wrap guy has been all over everyone, y'all. I don't know what he's doing, but he's been all over the snails. Yeah, that's part of what I'm talking about. Tank maintenance tomorrow. I gotta get in there and I gotta trim those dead leaves out. And I got a couple of dead leaves on the other side that need to come out. It's bad. And I've got to get the sponges cleaned out because apparently they have decided to attract all of the cat hair in the house. So that's got to come out. They're getting there. They're getting there. And I've got a better light to put on this tank, and um, so I need to get that on there. Yeah, I was letting the snails kind of munch on the dying stuff, but it's kind of all just dead now, so I'm just gonna take that off. The baby blueberries are looking great, though. Mr. Whiskers is like, I am so hungry. Yes, I appreciate that very much. I'm gonna fertilize all the plants tomorrow. Now that I have a fertilizer that won't kill everything, because I did I've had a lot of ooh I've been doing a lot of goof ups lately, y'all. A lot of goof ups. I bought plant fertilizer that had copper in it. Copper kills snails. So that was a boo boo. So I can't use it in the snail tank. But I do have a plant tub that I can use. So that in. So and hopefully it'll get rid of all the pest snails in there. And then I just have to make sure I rinse all the plants good before I put them in this tank. But I am hoping the other one sends its flower spike up in the 20 gallon, especially after I get it some fertilizer in there. Yeah, because I can even use it in my shrimp tank, so I was really excited about that. You got to be real careful with what you put in shrimp and snail tanks, and yeah, I forgot about that. That was not smart. Hey, it does, because man, I was like, for like the first hour after I got home on the couch, I'm not gonna lie, I was just real, you know, I was I was like, is everyone just gonna forget about me today? I was joking, obviously trying to just de-stress, but the kids were like, oh, you're really, ooh. But I was like, you just got to get it out. Don't keep that stuff in. Just let it go. It is what it is. Oh, wow. Yes, let it all out because, let it all out, watch some fish. It's good. It'll make you feel better. Oh, and I got winked at today. Hey, Liam, how's it going? Yeah, I finally figured out music, Liam. Can you believe that? Like, it's like, whoa. And also with my other laptop, I kind of really couldn't do much of anything with the Oh, here we go. This one's for Liam. This one's for Liam. Hey, Anya. Oh, hang on. Let me get the bubbles going. We'll get some mood lighting too for Liam, so you can get the full effect here. There we go. I know, isn't it awesome? I heard that and I was like, oh, I'm totally downloading this one. I got another one that's real kind of jazzy too. Um, oh, this one. This one I love. See, the snails are munching. The little fishies are getting their dinner on. That guy's being crazy. I wish all the little babies weren't hanging out in like one little corner. You're like, we like it over here. We got one lone guy over here on the other side, on the where you can't see him. He's like, yeah, I'm just a loner. I'm just chilling over here. Hey, Mippet. Good to see ya. I have to get it mounted, and that's kind of another thing I want to work on tomorrow. But I have a like a security type camera, and I think I might be able to like stream it through YouTube. I have to figure out how it works, but I've been using it to make shorts with because why not? Oh, hang on, y'all. We have a. I know I like moving the camera around is. Never mind. I'm glad I didn't move the camera. I was gonna show you the snorky that was going on with Sarge, but he decided, hey, I'm out of that. It's like I heard there was dinner ready, so I'm going for the food. No, he's not. He's going right back for what he was going for. The other day, one was here, and all of a sudden it just let its little foot go and right up to the top of the tank. I was like, man, that would have been a great video right there. They're really getting their little snaily groove back on. think they like the music too. They're like, this is the happening music here. Sarge is a little lawyer. I really think he is. But yeah, I wanted to ask Fish Nerd about this. And yeah, if you want an aquarium, talk to me. I don't know what part of the U.S. you're in, but we'll get you hooked up with one. Okay, here, I'm gonna stop the camera real quick. Y'all are just falling all over the place tonight. Have y'all been drinking? Did the clown pour some vodka in your tank? I do believe they are having a snorgy up here. I believe that Fish Nerd could tell us if that's what's really going on, but I think that's what's really going on up there. Really think that's some snorgian going on. Snails are pretty awesome. I love snails. I didn't think I would like snails until I got snails, and then I was like, I'm addicted to the snails. I want to get a couple of fallout like signs to go in the tank, like a little radioactive sign. Oh man, that would suck. I think the kids might have the gin or the vodka. They're they're just not holding on to the walls right now. So, and yeah, when I had I had this group of snails in another tank, and I had to take them out because the fish were nipping at them, and it was causing them a lot of stress. But I had a lot of these broadleaf plants, kind of like the one that's front and center here, um, similar to it, not exactly the same. Um, but they would literally slide down the leaves, and it was always just so much fun to watch. I could sit there for hours in on my couch just looking at that tank, and it it was it was a really good stress reliever. All right, I'll be over there. I'll see you in a few, Claire. I'm about to shut this guy down myself. All right, y'all. Well, I will be back maybe tomorrow and maybe Sunday. Definitely, I'll be back Sunday. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and log off here because Claire is about to have a live stream. Could you drop Claire's channel for me? The link for her channel. Her and Mrs. C are about to have a WTF AIAT. Oh, okay, that's right. I don't know exactly how to do that, but we will do that. She's going live in about 6 minutes. So we'll just hang out here until she does that. All right, Grace. How do we Yeah, that's what I think we should call Claire's new stream. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we'll do that because I still need to. I am still learning a lot. I got real held back with that other laptop, but it was it had to be done. I struggled a bit with it, but now. Yes, if you've got a drink, you might want to go ahead and pour that and get it ready for tonight. Because man, it's been a long day, y'all. Some dreamy music to like ride out with, like you're playing a little video game with one click. And one little baby pleco right up there. Hey, for a shot, it's funny. Look, I got baby fish at the top of the screen. They're real small. Okay, so right now I only have 10 visible baby plecos. Plecos give, well, I have bristle nose plecos. They're a little different than the regular common pleco. They don't get anywhere near as big, and they have little spikes on their nose, little bristles. They're really adorable. The first time they had babies, they had 20. The plecos don't usually eat them. None of the fish in here will eat the others. Now, the cories, when they lay eggs, Mr. Whiskers and the snails may eat some of theirs. But, that's a little different. I think they may have had probably about 20 babies again. I have a group of Scipia, which are live bears, kind of like guppies and mollies and platies, in my 20-gallon. And right now I have about 20 of them, 20 babies in that one. Two of them just gave birth, and this is like the third time they've had babies. And it seems like the more they have, the more babies, the more times they have babies, the more babies they tend to have. But the plecos are my first go at egg layers, and then the Corydoras, the little fish at the bottom, those are egg layers, and I guess about a year or so they may start laying eggs. So I have time, hopefully, a little bit of time, maybe sooner, because like all of my fish seem to have them sooner. And I am trying to breed the snails too. It just hasn't been very fruitful as of yet. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, you told me to turn the bubbles on. I turned the bubbles on. Yep, we got a 1-minute countdown to clears, y'all. And Thursday nights, Grace and the girls over on Shenanigans, they have a live stream. They do a lot of games, red carpet reviews. Gigi doesn't know what to do. I'm actually listening to her now. Hey, Squab! As soon as I can, well, once I get the camera mounted, I'm sure I'll have a lot of footage of them riding the bubbles. You'll see them, the snails will actually climb up onto the bubble pad, and then they'll let go, and a whole bunch of bubbles will take them to the top. It's so much fun. I was like, if I was in there and I was a snail, I would totally sit on that bubble pad all day long. That would be the place I'd want to be. Is right there with those bubbles. Mr. Mousey was talking to his boss today about my fish, which I thought was kind of cool. I was like, "Oh, y'all are talking about my aquariums." He likes to fish more than he lets on. All right, y'all. Claire is live, so I'm gonna hop over there. Juju popped the link in the chat. I should have copied that. Maybe she can drop it again for us real quick. But y'all go check out Claire, because yeah, she's live. You were right, Fisher. All right, I'll see y'all over at Claire's, y'all. Bye.